Anthony Dunn here came up with a plausible thing. He said that if a woman or a man was not a contributing factor to society by way of procreation, teaching, or protecting, then they have failed society and they are a scum meatbag. Yes. Shit. And I totally agree. I second that because we were only put on this earth for 3 basic reasons: to procreate, to teach, and protect and remind about God.
And that is, our duty in this world, in this society, actually, to procreate. Why are you going over there and having, minus the child support and everything, if it wasn't there, god damn.
No, but that's one of those things they put in place, though.
Yeah,
to keep the man out of the picture.
And that's how they're stopping us from doing that, But if you take the child support away, man, I would love to procreate with any beautiful woman that I see. I'm just saying.
Why can't you just have 4 or 5 wives?
Okay.
And that's the... Oh.
Okay,
that is the goal.
I'm just saying,
That is the goal.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. I know that certain laws and certain tribes have certain... I know up under Islam, it's stated you can have up to 4 wives.
Yeah.
Now, being with the clause that you able to provide them all with the equal of everything, which could be possibly impossible.
Yeah.
Now, I think one is enough. Now, I'm saying you shouldn't have more. Yeah. Now, when it comes to procreating, I don't have no sons. I would love to be able to have more.
That is your opinion. One is good for you.
I said me.
Yeah, for you. You don't want the headaches.
No,
you don't want the problems.
Not that.
No, you gotta be financial, right?
I'm not capable. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
You're not capable. You're not capable.
So what are you trying to say?
So the thing is, to get into that situation, to make it succeed, what I'm saying, the number one thing have to be, you have to have trust. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go through the relationship and play mind games with these women like I'm a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I want. No, I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna play that.
That's why I say you want to be a player.
Like, I will come to a woman with understanding that she know that I want multiple relationship with multiple women. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is the end goal of this shit. Are you gonna join it or not? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I might finesse the truth a little bit here and there, but that's not lying though. Like I'm trying to get to a point to make her understand.
So,
and when she understands exactly what I'm coming from, no, she have to understand that I'm not trying to play games with her.
You know what I'm saying? A Black American, we didn't have no culture, so embracing my wife's culture and passing my wife's family's culture on to my kids and letting it be passed on as a culture should be through the lineage of the people in the culture. I have none of that. Yeah. Like we were just talking when the thing was off. One of the things they first asked me to do was bring my people. All my people is dead. I have no elder uncles. I have one uncle. He dead. You know what I'm saying? I have no elder men in my family. They all dead. My mother's dead. Most of my family members are all dead. I had an older brother. They dead. I'm saying I don't have no very large family. So I wasn't able to do that. So I'm on my own. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things that I have to, convey is that in making the proper decision to choose your mate, you got to know the history.
Correct.
You got to know the family prior.
Definitely.
You got to know who you are prior. Now, me being a young man when I met my wife fresh out of prison, we met in September. We was married in February. It's a very short time.
No.
Now, in ignorance, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not being dumb, not being stupid, but just lacking in knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It went kind of fast without either of us considering all of the outlying factors, all the outlying people and things that we would affect by tying together.
Yeah.
Now, I uphold, you know what I'm saying, the Mahdi culture and any other culture that's African to the utmost because, like I say, we don't have any. Now, I would love to be able to appease my wife's tribe and family, and my wife mostly. You know what I'm saying? I really could give a fuck less about the other people, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not a part of our life. Not saying that they're disrespecting lady, but because they're not a factor in our life.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Them liking me, not liking me, or accepting me or not accepting me, not gonna put no bread in my mouth, and I ain't gonna shit nothing out from them. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, right now, like my wife say, you need to go make some friends to help you. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna find some friends, you'll get you some friends, and the friends help you. So I'm here with my brother. So now, okay, we started this out. I'm not saying y'all my brother. So now I done mingle with some people in the community, but the older generation dudes, they can only meet me halfway because I'm still American, and most of them is just African. You know what I'm saying? So y'all like a next generation, so I could appeal and meet with y'all a little bit more in understanding because y'all probably was born home, but y'all been in America, so y'all are more outlined in America than they is. They probably stay in the house, they don't go out much. Y'all go out and y'all mingle, so y'all done got a taste of America, so y'all understand where I'm coming from, and me, y'all can understand me a little bit better. Because at first they were just like, he's just a criminal, he's a thug, he need to be in prison, he don't need to get fuck out, he need to go back to prison. You know, so
I definitely, you know, understand. I feel that I understand where you hate, and not the hate, but dislike coming from, and all that. I
have no dislike.
No, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, I'll vouch for you at the time if there is like a
because the thing is
culture meeting or anything like that.
As far as what you're saying, because it's basically at the end of the day, it's like they're gonna because same thing about the culture. Like I mean with the dowry and whatnot, but like I say, it's another topic that I wanted to have later on. But the way I look at it is like when they're presenting it to you, what they present to you, in a sense, you know how you say they send it from back home. You could be like, okay, this, that, that. Look at it. You be like, okay, well, I did that. And then you combat it with what you have done. Yeah. So then it's like basically, because it's not like saying you're not being man or whatever. Say they say, okay, you gotta pay 10, 20,000. You're like, all right, I've been here since that. This is what I've done. That. I felt like this will be able to combat that. It's because you still be respectful.
Yeah.
You're not challenging. You're not cutting anything. You're like, I respect your culture, but this is the way it is. Because the problem was the presentation. Because when they presented to you probably the first time, like you said, it's like rah, hey, you know, this is the way it is. And that's the reason. Even like I'll tell you about the reason why, like sometimes I'm iffy about the culture, the dowry. I looked at it like prior, it was more of the culture, right? It was about respecting the culture and all that. Now it's like more like a business. The way they
So both of y'all niggas don't want to pay dowry. I'm the only one. I'm optimistic about paying dowry.
No, it's not.
I would pay my dowry.
You keep saying that I'm opposed to it. I'm not opposed to paying no dowry.
On 5, I will pay my dowry. I'm not
opposed to paying no dowry.
I'm not scared of dowry.
Let me tell you something.
You didn't say anything about scared.
Let me tell you something.
I didn't even say scared.
Look. You said opposed to dowry. Look.
Opposed.
I'm 47 years old, my nigga. Look. I'm 47 years old.
Terminology, okay? Opposed to it. Opposed to it.
No, he's not. He didn't understand what it was.
I'm 47 years old. All right? I spent a third of my motherfucking life incarcerated. Yeah. And I've been out another third. I spent all my motherfucking 20s locked up. Yeah. I ain't spent not one day of my 20s free. Now, look. I was broke when I come out the penitentiary. My family ain't got no money. I ain't got nobody give me shit. Providing and sustaining and taking care of my family has been my motherfucking number one priority since I've been with my wife and my family. And I've done that to the best of my motherfucking ability within my means. Now, the dowry money and the wedding have not been within my means. But that is the only problem. No, that is the only outlying problem for me.
So that's
not paying it. Everything you keep saying is like I don't want to pay.
No. You just said it. You don't have to pay the whole thing.
No, you don't have to
pay. I understand that what you were saying, but see, it's a whole bunch. No, listen to me. See. I'm going to talk to y'all about the rest of this shit off the camera because be careful about what I did.
That's what I'm saying. You got to protect.
There are a whole bunch of underlying factors that you ain't aware of. I don't even want to divulge to you that took place that got us where we at.
Correct.
I could have been where I need to be. I could have probably been done what I needed to had not.
Correct. And that's the reason why I was when I was saying. So they present you with the number. That's the reason why I was like, yo, you're not wrong about like what they present to you is like you know how you say when you go to the car dealer, right? So it's like what they present to you is like what we for our daughter, right? And then you look at it of like the time or from the time you met her.
I don't even look at it like that, bro. I want to give that, bro.
No. Don't get me wrong. Nah, you could give it. So we're telling you how it works.
Like payment plan.
No. So what we're telling you is how it works, right? Usually don't present you like the numbers, right, or whatever it is. And then in that sense, it could be either you guys have kid, you guys don't have kid, or whatever it is. Then you look at it like, okay, no problem. I don't mind paying that, right? You're like, okay, I've been with her, this, that. Maybe I help with college, I help with this or whatever. So can we look into taking that part out? Because I already took care of over here, right?
I don't want them taking out shit.
No. But just listen to me. Just listen for a second. So it's like, can you take that? I'm just giving you an example. So it's like, can you take that off, right? Now, say, okay, you say you gotta pay the whole thing, right? You don't have to pay the whole thing. That's what
he talked about. He said, about bringing up things about how long we've been together.
No. But no,
that's not down the price.
That's just to give you like that's how it negotiates. So it's basically when they send it to you, it's not for you to say yes, and it's not for you to say no. It's basically for you to look at it.
Let me say it like this. Let me say it like this.
Yeah.
Diary is basically it's like a check to check you.
Yeah.
Are you serious about this girl or are you not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Say like
check and balance.
I'm gonna give you an example, right? I mean, I'm not gonna do that shit for my daughter or whatever it is. You know?
I'm saying I understand the concept. Yeah. I'm saying I understand the concept. I understand the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
But it's still the fact of that if a person is unable to do that, they're unable to do that. Now, me, I watched my brother-in-law Eriga, Simon, when he was getting his wife. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch the process. I done seen the process twice. He had to pay for multiple years before he can even get her to live in the house where she stayed with her parents until he finished paying the dowry.
And that's the correct way of doing it.
And I say, I understand that. That's the whole underlying thing. From the start, the foundation of this whole shit was fucked up. And so now we're trying to...
So that's what I'm saying. With your situation, it's different because every situation is gonna be different.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so we understand. That's what I'm saying. So with your situation, like where you at, you don't have like as far as payment or whatever it is. It'll be like like he said earlier. I'll be like, okay, what's it called? This is the amount, and he'll be like, at the moment where it is, this is the woman that I want to be with. I'll pay this much for now, just to maintain whatever it is. And then, we go as it's kind of like a payment until you can get there.
Hold on. I got one more thing. I'm sorry to break this bad news for you. The dowry is not even part of it, right? There's something called kasurube. We didn't even get that yet. Now, right there.
That's a different story.
What's kasurube?
Kasurube? Oh, shit. Let me explain you this, right?
Well, before you go on, let me say this here. This is what my mother-in-law told me. She said, no matter how much you pay, you will owe me till you die. As long as she is alive, you will pay us till she die. That's what she told me. She said, there's no...
I think that's the kasurube.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying, that's what I think we're talking about.
Yeah, that's the kasurube.
She said, what you paying? She said, you paying to their family, to the father's family. She said, but you will owe me till you die, till she died. She said, you will pay me till she died.
Oh, the kasurube.
Yeah, that's the kasurube.
She keep me doing some shit, working for her ass. She be working the shit out of me.
That's kasurube right
She get all that kasurube off my ass.
Kasurube is like, you know what I'm saying?
I've been going to work a whole day, she give me $40.
It's when you have kids out of wedlock, you know? I mean, I got kasurube I gotta pay. Well, when I feel comfortable to do it, I will do it. You know?
Inshallah. Inshallah.